What up everybody, it's your girl Minimoss with a video planned for you guys this week, and I am super apologetic for not uploading last week. I don't know if you would have seen it. I did put a post up on my YouTube saying, on the channel, as to why I didn't. A lot of stuff happened last week. I wasn't really in the right mindset to record, I guess. I am also sick, although that only started on Saturday just past, so no excuses there. So I am super sorry that I didn't upload last week. Like I keep trying to. I will try to be better. I'm going to only take off weeks when absolutely necessary, but I don't want to get stuck in the trap that I've been getting stuck into in the past, where I don't upload in 1 week and then I just stop altogether, which is why today's Monday. Again, I normally go Fridays, but I really wanted this week, like, to get something up this week because I didn't last week. So again, super sorry about that. You would have seen what I did in the original clip, so without further ado, just stick around and watch how I achieved it. So as you guys know, I typically go with my eyes first, and today is no different. So I'm just going to jump in with the NYX eyeshadow base in the shade White and just applying that with my fingers to my lids. Now, just so you guys know, this week's, it was fairly complicated for me, as I have to probably jump into every single palette that I own minus 1 or 2, technically. But that being said, you probably won't have all of these, so apologies if you don't. Usually it's pretty easy to find particular colors that I'm using. Just all about the technique. Again, you can substitute colors for colors. You don't have to use the exact ones that I'm using. But yeah, anyway, just gonna jump into it. To begin with, just jumping in with the Huda Beauty Huda. Is it Huda or Huda? I keep saying Huda lately, but just this palette, the Desert Dusk palette, just for my transition shade. Just to begin with, I'm just going to jump in with Desert Sands, which is this one here, and I'm just going to apply that into the creases of my eyes. Then once that's done, just going in with Eden, which is this shade here. I'm just going to apply that into my crease as a darker transition shade. Then once that's done, just going in with Blazing, which is this shade here. I'm just going to apply that again just into my creases, bringing it up slightly higher. Once that's done, just jumping into the Take Me Back to Brazil palette by BH Cosmetics. I'm going to be going in with this shade right here. Just applying that into a very controlled, area in my crease, creating a bit of like a V shape that we're gonna smoke out later. And I'm just gonna go in with the Urban Decay eyeshadow duo eyeshadow brush that comes with the electric palette. Then very carefully with the product that was still on the brush from before, just going around the edges to blend that out ever so slightly. Then going back into that same palette, grabbing the slightly darker purple, doing the same thing in a very controlled area with the same brush. Again, just going around the edges with a fluffy blending brush. Once that's done, going in with the Urban Decay Electric palette and going in with Urban, which is this really rich purple here. And again, just going in with the brush from this palette, I'm going to just apply that into the same places we just applied those last two purple shades. This stuff is super pigmented, which is why I saved it for last. Then quickly just jumping back into the Huda Beauty Desert Dust palette, going back in with Blazing, just picking up the slightest amount of pigment. I'm just going to use that to blend out the edges of the purple slightly, a little bit, just a little bit. We want to keep that color, but we don't want it to make it, we don't want to make it seem super, super harsh. Quickly going in with this one again, just in the very, very crease, going back in with Urban, which was that last purple shade, and the precision side of the brush, which is going to deepen up the crease. And once that's all done, just jumping straight into the Too Faced Wheat Beach palette, I'm just going to grab Nectar, which is the shade here, and I'm just going to apply that to my lids. Then when I've done that, I'm going to jump in with the My Little Pony Colourpop Edition palette, and I'm just going to jump straight into this shade here, and I'm just going to apply that onto my lids. And finally, for the eyeshadow on the top lid anyway, going back into the electric palette, grabbing Urban, which was that dark shade of purple that we grabbed from this palette, I'm just going to just deepen up that purple. Once that's all done, I'm just going to jump in with eyeliner, just grabbing the Made You Look Night Owl Precision Eyeliner in the shade Haunted. I'm just going to do a fairly dramatic wing, hopefully leaving the lid slightly not as thick, but just a long wing. Tis a sad day when you have to open another eyeliner and it's literally the last one you have, and they're completely out of stock as well because she's discontinued them. So, ooh, look how nice she looks, all new and pretty. Put your hand up if you like telemarketers. Oh, would you look at that? Nobody put up their hand. That's because nobody likes them. Damn, this is really dramatic. These wings, guys, are like, I don't think I've ever done wings like this, to be honest. It kind of reminds me of a bird. Quickly just going in with a curler, I'm just going to curl my lashes. Then just going in with mascara, just starting with the CoverGirl Bombshell Volume by Lash Blast mascara, and then going in just with the Essence Volume Curl mascara. So this is a step 1 and 2, and then 3. Just while the mascara is drying, I'm just gonna go in with some false eyelashes. So I'm gonna go in with the Scarlet Lashes by Huda Beauty. Again, while the mascara is drying, I'm just going to apply the lash glue to the band. And then when I have done that, I'm just going to apply it straight away. I'm not going to be too finicky about letting my eyelashes dry. I find that if they are slightly tacky still, as in if my eyelashes are still a little bit wet, I do find that it is a little bit easier to keep on all day because I like kind of smoosh it together. Smoosh it. Once that is done, you are finished with your eye makeup, so I'm just going to jump away real quick, put on my face, and I'll come back for my contour, blush, and highlight, and all of that good stuff. So I'll see you guys in a second. Bye! I'm back, and as you can see, my face and my eyebrows are currently now on. So I'm just going to jump straight into contour, so just grabbing the Too Faced Perfect Contour Chisel to Perfection palette, and the brush that just comes with the palette, I'm going to jump into Medium Cocoa, which is this one here. And I'm just going to use that just for my cheekbones and my nose. Then just going in with blush, I'm just going to go in with the BH Cosmetics Natural Blush 10 Color Blush Palette. And just going in with an angled contouring brush, I'm just going to jump straight into this one here. Then just going in with highlight, I'm just going to grab the Sleek Makeup Cosmetics highlighter palette, and I'm just going to jump in with these two shades here, and with a fan brush I'm just going to highlight all the normal highlighting places, so my cheekbones, my nose, my cupid's bow, above my eyebrow, and just like the tiniest bit ever on my chin. Once that's done, just going in with, again, the Huda Beauty Desert Dust palette and grabbing Blazing, which is this shade here. I'm just going to apply that onto my lower lash line using a flat application brush. And then lastly for the eyeshadow, but definitely not least, going back into the Electric palette, I'm just going to grab Urban again, which was this one, and I'm just going to very close to the lower lash line, I'm going to just smoke out the lower lash line.
I'm holding on.
finally going in with lipstick, I'm going to grab the BYS matte lipstick. This is in the shade Girl Next Door. So I'm just going to apply this to my lips as I usually would. Then just to help tone that down a little bit because that is really, really bright, I'm just going to go in with the BYS Glitter Lip Gloss. This is in the shade Satin, and I'm just going to apply that with the wand, and then I'm just going to smudge it in. Then again, just with my finger, I'm just going to put a little bit of this shade on it, which is softer side, and I'm just going to smudge it into the lips because that is still quite bright. And here you have it, my lovelies. This is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, please be sure to let me know down in the comments below and to give this video a thumbs up. If you want to see more content like this, then be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I usually upload every week. I love you all so much, and this is Minimoss 16 out. Bye guys.